Hi guys, it's Gabrielle from Nails.Overload, and I have another Valentine's Day design. This is a water marble design. So as usual, you want to use room temperature water. This is just tap water, and the polishes I will be using are Nails.Pro French White, Victoria's Secret Coral Crush, and Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear Fuchsia Power. So I'm just dropping them in one by one until I get a bullseye design. And if you have trouble with your polishes spreading in the water, you can just take a toothpick or a dotting tool and just spread out the polish so it spreads more in the water. And some tips for getting a good bullseye is don't drop the polish from too high, because that will cause the polish to just sink right to the bottom. And depending on what kind of cup you're using, if you're using a styrofoam cup or something like a solo cup, it will cause a hole to form where the polish dropped, and it will just start leaking everywhere. So you don't want to drop it from too high, and you also don't want to put the brush in the water, but you can lightly tap the polish on it if it's not coming off. Another way to get the polish to come off the brush is to lightly tap the top of the lid so it starts shaking a little more to come off. So those are just a few tips for dropping the polish in the water. And now that I have my bullseye, I'm taking my toothpick and I'm just dragging the polish lightly. You don't want to dig too far into the design, because that will cause the polishes to just go onto the toothpick and not drag evenly. And so you want to make sure you wipe your tool that you're using after each swipe, so that way your colors don't blend together. So the design I'm making is just the classic zigzag design, and I'm going to do it the opposite way too. So you just lightly pull it, and you don't want to pull from the outer rings since those are already dry. So if you were to do that, it were to cause the image to come in and kind of break. As you can see, I kind of had that happen right there, but it wasn't too bad. So again, just go from more of the inner rings from the second or third ring and you should be fine. So that is one design you can do, but I went a little further and did the reverse of it. And to me, this design kind of looks like a zebra, and I don't really know why. It's like a red zebra. So I just did it 3 times because I thought it gave it a really good look. And I'm not crazy, I have liquid latex around my finger. So I'm using my pinky and I'm just dipping it in, and as you can see there's blue liquid latex on it, because I'm not a crazy person. You always want to use a peel off barrier. And I'm just blowing on the water so the polish dries faster, so it's easier for me to clean it up with the Q-tip. You could also just use a dotting tool or toothpick, it doesn't really matter. I just like using Q-tips better. And as you can see, there's an air bubble on mine, and so once I finish cleanup, I lightly bring it up so it pops. And then since it didn't pop all the way, I just took my toothpick and just kind of popped it under the water, so that way it doesn't mess up the design. And now that I'm sure that's gone, I just bring it out and it looks fabulous. So then I just removed the liquid latex for easy cleanup. And there was a white spot, and so I just took that lighter pink, the Victoria's Secret nail polish, and just filled it in. And there wasn't really any cleanup, so I didn't do any of that. And you could stop here, but I took China Glaze Fairy Dust just to add some sparkle, because this is my favorite sparkly top coat in the world right now. Or at least my favorite that I have. I love it so much, and it's so pretty. Now I'm going to apply the last top coat. This is just a glossy top coat. This is Seche Vite Quick Dry Top Coat, and you can pretty much get this at Sally's. And there is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really love how this came out. And subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, and thanks for watching. Bye!